Okay, so for my project I'm going to use 100% cotton yarn. It is from Long Yarns. You are also going to need a 3.5mm crocheting hook and a pair of scissors. So let's get started. Now this one here is optional, so if you want to sew some eyes and a nose for your rabbit, you are going to need thinner cotton yarn in black, or maybe embroidery thread in black, sewing needle, scissor, and some pins. This one here. Okay, so go ahead and make a magic ring, and inside of the magic ring we are going to make 6 single crochets. So you are going to pull up a loop like so, and then chain 1. This doesn't count as a stitch, and now make 6 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now pull at your tail to close your magic ring and slip stitch to your very first single crochet like so. Okay, round 2, chain 1. It doesn't count as a stitch, so throughout this pattern your chain 1, it will not count as a stitch. Okay, so we are going to start with our first stitch and with 1 increase. So this means you are going to make 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and now repeat in your remaining stitches. 1 increase in each stitch. At the end of the second round you are going to have a total of 12 single crochets. At the end of the round, slip stitch to your very first stitch to close your round, chain 1, and for round 3 we are going to make 1 single crochet in the very first stitch and 1 increase in the next stitch. So single crochet in the first and increase in the next, and this is going to be your repeat till the end of the round. So 1 single crochet and 1 increase. At the end of the round you are going to have a total of 18 single crochets. Slip stitch to your very first stitch to close your round, chain 1 to step up. For round 4 we are going to make 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches and then 1 increase. So single crochet and increase. Again, single crochet and increase. Repeat till the end of the round. You are going to have a total of 24 single crochets. At the end of the round, slip stitch to your very first stitch, chain 1, and now we are going to work over our 24 single crochets for a total of 4 single crochet rounds. So you are just going to make 1 single crochet in each single crochet all the way for a total of 4 rows. Okay, so once you have your 4 rounds of single crochet done, now for round 9 we are going to make 1 round of decreases. So you are going to chain 1, single crochet in your next 2 stitches and 1 decrease in the next. Now to make your decrease, you can either pull up a loop through one stitch and then go in the next stitch and pull up a loop and then single crochet two together, or you can also do the invisible decrease. So you are going to go in the front loop only of your next stitch and then in the front loop only of the next stitch, and then you are going to pull up a loop and pull through both stitches like so, and now yarn over and make your single crochet. Now one single crochet in the next two stitches and one decrease. Now you can decide if you want to make the invisible decrease or not. So I'm going to make the invisible decrease like so and close. So this is going to be your repeat all the way around. At the end of the round you are going to have a total of 18 single crochets. Once you're at the end of the round, you are going to slip stitch to your first stitch to close your round. And now for round 10, and this is going to be the last round, you are going to chain one and we are going to make one single crochet in each stitch. So we are going to work over our 18 single crochets, but we are going to work only in the back loop. So single crochet in the back loop only. So this would be your stitch, your whole stitch. This is the front and this is the back stitch. Okay, so work like this till the end of the round. At the end of the round you are going to slip stitch to your very first stitch and then chain one and cut your yarn. Now I forgot to mention, you are also going to need a yarn needle, of course, to weave in your loose ends. Now go ahead and weave in your loose ends. Okay, so once you have your egg cover done, it's time to make the ears. So you are going to make two of them. I've already made one. So we are going to work again in the round. Now go ahead and make a magic ring, pull up a loop and chain one to secure, and inside of the magic ring make 3 single crochets. So your first round, 3 single crochets. Now the second round, it's going to be a little bit difficult to do, so go ahead and slip stitch to your very first stitch like so, chain one, and now we are going to increase in each stitch. So at the end of the second round we are going to have a total of 6 single crochets. So this one here is your very first stitch. Now go ahead and make 2 single crochets in there, and this one here is your second stitch. Again, make your increase, and this one here, this one is your last stitch. So increase. Now you have a total of 6 single crochets. Now go ahead and slip stitch to your very first stitch. So this one here is your very first stitch. Okay, so go ahead and slip stitch in there. Now chain one, and for round 3 we are going to make 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet, 1 increase, At the end of the round we are going to have a total of 9 single crochets. So single crochet in the very first stitch, increase in the next, and again repeat, single crochet and 1 increase, you can now pull your work like so, so that the right side of the work is facing you. Now it became easier to work, so single crochet and increase in your last stitch. Now you have a total of 9 single crochets. Now you are going to slip stitch to your first stitch and then chain 1, and now we are going to work over our 9 single crochets for a total of 5 rounds. So just single crochet in each stitch for a total of 5 rounds. At the end of your 5th round you are just going to slip stitch to your very first stitch, then chain 1 and cut your yarn. Leave a longer tail for the sewing. Okay, now let me show you how you should, I'm going to pull out a little bit. Okay, so this is how you need to sew the ear onto your egg warmer, so basically onto the head. So you are going to thread your needle with your leftover tail and then put it in place, so where you want your ear to be. So I want mine to be like here, and then go in the stitch like so and through the ear down here, and now again like in the next stitch up there and through the ear. So you are going through both layers. And now in the same stitch you've sewn before, and now go up here. So you want your ear to fold a little bit like so. Now go back okay, so now it's quite secure. Now just go ahead and sew once more around the ear, and then do the same on the other side. Okay, so this is your first eye. Now we are going to go down here to make the nose. See where I'm coming out? Now we are first going to make one line like so and go back. It seems like I have some technical issue today. Okay, now I'm going to sew back here and then come down here right in the middle. So I'm going to come out here with my needle, okay, like so. and up here. And one more time. And up here. Okay, now go ahead and make your second eye.